Amigos de TNT Sports México, qué gusto saludarlos. Acá estamos desde Londres, desde los estudios de la Premier League, con una leyenda del fútbol inglés, Rio Ferdinand. What a pleasure. Pleased to meet you. First of all, how are you?
Very good, thank you. I'm good now.
Excellent. Nice to see you. To start this conversation, I would like to ask you your child memories. How do you become and how do you start playing football? If you can just tell me a little bit when you were young.
Yeah, just with my friends. I lived on an estate, a community that lots of kids. Your mum and dad said out the house, go and play football, run around. So I had a lot of friends, all older than me, and we used to just play football all day. So this is my memory when I was a kid growing up playing, and this was what helped me to become a footballer. You have to find your way, and the football was always the best thing that anyone had on the estate. Whoever had the football was the best guy, the biggest guy.
And do you remember your first club you started playing, more formal football?
Yeah, I went to a club called Bloomfield, which was my uncle's team. He ran the team with my cousin near where I lived. I went there, played there as a kid, then went to a team called Elton Town, and then I got scouted by a team called QPR. They took me at about 11 years old, and then I went to various different clubs, and then eventually signed for West Ham when I was 14.
And you play always as a defender?
No. When I was young, I was attacker. So I was always trying to do skills and score goals. So until I was like 14 years old, 15, I played at midfield. So a little bit like Zidane. No, I'm joking. But no, I was playing like in midfield, trying to score goals. And then I went back one day. One of the defenders, he didn't turn up. The manager said to me, "Rio, can you go back and defend?" I was quite tall. One day I said, "Oh." I went there, played there. For 4 weeks, the defender didn't turn up. I was playing every week, and I said to the manager, "I'm not happy centre back. I don't like it. I want to score goals, and I enjoy the game going forward." He said to me, "If you want to become a footballer, I think you need to stay in defence."
You have a chance.
So then I said, "Okay, no problem. That's it."
And what does it mean for you, West Ham United?
Yeah, it's in my heart always because it's where I grew up as a young kid. Great memories there. The club was fantastic with me, and they give me a great education in football as a kid. Like the basics, the fundamentals of football. Again, always thinking about passing and playing the right way, thinking about the next pass, 1 or 2, 3 passes ahead all the time. Third man run, so when someone plays and you run, like it's all these basics that in your whole career that I end up using and being a part of my life forever. So it was a great place. I loved it.
And Leeds United is back in the Premier League, a club you also play for. What do you think of Leeds United? How special is it for you? Yeah,
it's a great club. I think I had a great time there. I was only there for like 18 months, short period of time, but it was one of the best times of my career. Most free, and it's one club city as well. So there's only Leeds United there. So we had a magical time. Got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Great guys who I still talk to a lot now on WhatsApp in the group.
And what memories do you have when you signed or when you got the call to play for Man United?
I remember going to meet the manager before I signed, and I was so nervous.
We're talking about Sir
Alex Ferguson, yeah. So I met him in a hotel in the airport, and I went in and I didn't know to call him Alex, Sir, Boss, Gaffer. I didn't know what to say. I was like, and then after you met him, he makes you feel comfortable and easy, and it was just to sit with him and was like, it's going to happen now. So I was excited.
And after spending so much time with him, how can you describe your time with Sir Alex Ferguson, or if you have any specific or special fun memories with him?
Yeah, I just think the most important thing was he wasn't somebody who was going to always tell you what to do. He would always inspire you through his own actions or through stories about something crazy. Actually, a good one for you. We had, remember the miners? They were stuck underground in Mexico.
Yeah.
We had a Mexican wine company who was one of our sponsors.
Okay.
And I remember we was playing a game against somebody, and we used to, all of the team, 24 of us, would be on the bikes before training, with the big screen, watching all of the news and stuff like that. And then one day, all of a sudden, these guys started coming into the gym. 4, 5, 10 of them, more. So there wasn't English. I said, who are these guys? Everyone's going, who's this guy? I don't know. The manager came. The manager said, guys, do you know who these guys are? I said no. I said, do you know the miners who were stuck underground for a long time, almost died? This is them.
Okay.
I was like, well, he explained the story to us, and he explained it as teamwork. Yeah. These guys, they had to be a team to survive. They stuck together. They gave their all, and he was drawing parallels towards football and us. And he was saying, if you guys stick together and you think you can't work hard, think of these guys, please. And he was like, all of the guys were inspired. And then after, the next day we played against somebody, and he didn't even do a team talk. Didn't speak. He said, oh, remember the miners I bought yesterday? Go and play. Everyone was running out there, we win the game. But he always found different ways to inspire you.
And then you play with an amazing teammate, talking about that great era with Scholes, Ryan Giggs, Neville, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckham.
How special was that dressing room?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. Even more now when you look at where the team is now, and you look back at our time, and you're like, thank God I was there at this time. Like, because remember, I signed, big signing, like a record signing, but I didn't win anything yet. So I'm going in the change room and I'm looking around. You've got Roy Keane, the captain, Giggs, Beckham, Van Nistelrooy, Seba Veron, like all can go on, Scholes, all these players. And I'm like, yeah, I need to work now, man. Like, this is where the hard work starts. And it's just like, and to see all of the way that they approach training, the way they recover, the leadership of Roy Keane, all of these things I was taking for myself to put into my game. So it was great, a perfect environment for me at that stage.
And one guy I know you are a very, very close friend is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can you just tell me some stories, something like crazy, something like you were in shock training with him, you know him very well, about probably the best?
No, I think one important thing for people to understand is that he wasn't just one of the best players in the world immediately. When he signed for Man United, he wanted to entertain. But entertaining doesn't win you trophies alone. You need to bring other things as well. And so when he came, we kicked him everywhere. Kicking him, bullying him, pushing, talking to him, shouting at him, cuddling him, arm around the shoulder, give him love. So you have to give all of these different things to try and help him become a better player. But the most important thing was how intelligent he is. Because a lot of young players, when older players are punching, kicking, fighting with young players, a lot of them say, finished, I don't want to do it, you're picking on me, you're killing me, it's not good. Never once did he speak like this. Always he took it, he didn't like it sometimes emotional. But always about being better, improving. What can I take? You said something, he will take it. There's a little something, or he will not take it, but he will look at the best players, the person he respects maybe, and take more from this person. So the intelligence, I think, is sometimes not spoken about a lot of Cristiano Ronaldo. So to do what he's done, you need massive intelligence, as well as all the other things that, we obviously understand he's a great player.
And his mentality, his mindset, do you think he's the best player of all times?
He's one of. Messi, Cristiano, Pele, Maradona, like these guys, I think they're all up there by themselves, and everybody else is outside looking to try and get in, because what Cristiano has done and Messi in this generation, for the amount of time, consistently, the numbers, the impact of a whole generation, and then a younger generation, I'm sure, are going to be seeing them as well. The next couple of generations will know them. They're the best. These guys are the best.
And then I want to ask you from one of our own from Mexico. You share with him also the dressing room, Javier, Chicharito Hernández. How special is for you? How close you still in contact with him? And what can you say about him?
Yeah, Chicharito, I love him. What a guy. What a great guy. And I think he was a great example to a young player to come to a different country, new environment, big club with big expectations, and show that you have to work hard. This guy worked hard, man. He was concentrated, he was focused, he wanted to learn, asking questions. Perfect example to any young player. He was a great, and it's no surprise in what he achieved. Went on to do great things. I wish he stayed at United longer. I think it was a big mistake for United to sell him. Crazy to sell him. I don't know why they did. But he was a magnificent player. And defenders couldn't help. They couldn't defend against him. Too much movement. His movement was beautiful. Always opposite movement in the box when the ball is wide. 2-3 movements to get across the defender to score goals, to create chances. I loved him. He was a great kid as well. And I still speak to him today, every now and again. And I'm sure if I go back to Mexico, he'll look after me.
And how can you describe for the fans in Mexico and all around the world the atmosphere and how special is the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford?
Yeah, it's different. I think in England, it's when I speak about the English clubs, Manchester United is on a different level. And I'll tell you exactly why as well. All players, doesn't matter where when they come to Man United, they all tell you there's something different here. The pressure. You can do something in another club, nobody's speaking. It's fine. You do something, the same thing in Manchester, everybody's speaking. Lights, cameras, action. And that brings pressure. And I think in Mexico you have big clubs and there will be the similar. When pressure brings different feelings, people think differently. They make different decisions when there's pressure. The blood is going around the body different. But only until you get there do you understand. And I know there's players there now at Manchester. They thought they played for big clubs before. They come to Manchester and they're going, oh, this is different. I didn't know what it's like. So and now the pressure is very different. When I was there, it's pressure to win. Every game. Every trophy, pressure, expectation to win. Now, the pressure is about not losing.
Not getting relegated. That was my next question. What do you think of this current Manchester United?
I think the same as the manager. It's been a terrible season. Man United to be 17th is embarrassing. It's difficult. I don't even get people calling me or texting me anymore when Man United lose. It's normal. This is what it feels like. So it's hard, especially me. I'm a pundit. I'm in the media. I'm outside. Everyone. I'm not even getting people taking the mickey of me anymore.
It's normal losing.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable. Who do you think is the best player in the world right now?
The best player in the world right now is Lamine Yamal. Oh, I love this guy, man. Seriously, this player is just what a player. I love him. He's playing football in a different way. He's playing football with a maturity of a guy who's 28. He's 17 years old. It's crazy. The decision making in the big moments, he's making it like it's normal. No pressure. He doesn't see pressure. It's and I watched him against Inter Milan in the first leg of the Champions League. And I had the best seat in the house, a little bit high, exactly behind him where he was playing. And I watched him for 45 minutes. It's one of the best 45 minutes I've seen for so many years, especially from a kid. It was just... Messi and Ronaldo, we just talked about them, yeah? They was not doing this at this time, at this age. They was not doing this. No, but I've not seen no one do this.
People compare him a lot with Messi, but for myself, he also has a lot of similarities with Cristiano. I don't know if you agree. He's left foot, but he's more physical probably than Messi. Can we compare Lamar with both?
No, I don't think he's nothing like any of them. He's Lamine Yamal. I don't think he's like Cristiano, and I don't think he's like... Cristiano was at the beginning was skills, in entertainment, but it was fast. It was pace and skills. Lamine Yamal is not about pace. He's about rhythm. He's about changing the rhythm, changing the speed, changing momentum, slow you down quick, slow you down quick, spit quick, slow you down again. Like, he's different, and he's always playing with the head to pass as well. I think he's at this age as well, in terms of he's almost 50% wanting to shoot and score, 50% wanting to assist. I don't see kids like this. It's normally 80-90% they want to just score. You know what I mean? And if they can't score, then they pass. He's making the decision what's right for the situation. If I have to pass to score, I'll pass. If I need to score, I'll score. I love him, man, seriously. He's like an artist.
Yeah. Beautiful to watch.
And left foot players, they just look different. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
And we are just around the corner from the Champions League final. Inter, PSG, Inter. What do you expect for this final?
When this draw came out at the beginning, I said Inter, PSG final. Did you know that?
You predicted.
I predicted it. This is what I do.
Why? Why this?
Because the experience of Inter, I just thought they were so experienced. They've been close. They're gradually building to get there. And I think they had the experience. And PSG, I just saw that they look... The big superstars have gone from PSG, and it brought the group closer. They now play like 11 as a team, equals. And I think it will be a great moment for football if PSG win, for this reason. It will show a lot of young players it's not always about the superstar. I love the superstar. I want the superstar to win. But also it's nice to see the team first will win with PSG. Young, hungry, dynamic, quick team. Aggressive team. I love Luis Enrique.
His mentality now as well.
Yeah, strong mentality. He's been through a lot in his personal life as well. I would love to see PSG win, because I think it's been a project it will be great to see how their project has evolved over time. They went for Galacticos and superstars. They then cut it back, and then they won the big trophy. If it happens, it'll be a good story.
And next year is going to be the World Cup. Are you excited for the next World Cup in Mexico, USA and Canada? I'm
going. I'll be there. I'll be in Mexico, man. I'm going to come over there. I've never been.
I need to take you to some tacos.
Yeah, man.
Mexican
Just
food.
take me some tacos, some nice drinks as well. Some nice bar, restaurant. I want to feel the complete Mexico experience.
The atmosphere is going to be
it's
crazy.
going to be crazy. It's going to be hot as well.
Third time Azteca Stadium hosting the World Cup.
Yeah, I would love to be there. I'm going to be there, don't worry.
And what do you think of the England future?
Ooh, we have a big chance. We've got to be one of the top 4 or 5 teams, easy. But can we win it? I don't know.
And who is the best Premier League player of all times?
Of all time? Ooh. I'll give you 2.
Tell me.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Thierry Henry. The best.
Who is the most famous person on your mobile phone?
Chicharito. No, I'm joking. Cristiano Ronaldo is the most followed guy in the world, so he's probably the most famous man around, so him.
And how many football clubs from Mexico do you know, do you remember?
Football teams?
Yes, football teams.
Oh, not many, man. Where did Chicharito come from again?
Guadalajara, Chivas.
Guadalajara, yeah. Chivas, yeah. That's one of the only teams I have a real... Because of Chicharito, I had an understanding of this. Do you know, but I was more a player guy. Like, do you know who I used to love when I was young? Who do you think?
Maybe you used to play as a defender and midfielder at the beginning. So, I don't know.
Who do you think?
Zidane or Maradona?
No, Mexican player.
Oh, Hugo Sanchez? Rafa Marquez?
No, Rafa Marquez was a great player. But Hugo Sanchez.
He's from my club, from Pumas.
I loved him. Yeah?
With the big Pumas.
Yeah, the Pumas, yeah, I remember them. Because of him. But he was I used to love him. Because of the celebration.
Yeah. Flying. Rio Ferdinand, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Cheers, nice to meet you, man.
I wait for you in
I'll
Mexico.
see you in Mexico.
Perfect.
You make sure you look after me, you know?
I will. We in TNT Sports Mexico, we will look after you.
This is a promise.
I promise you.
Okay. You said it on the camera, yeah? You said it.
Perfect.
No problem.